All right now. All right. We're gonna rock the black mic today. Yeah. Let's rock with the black mic. The black mic sound good. Yeah, let's do that. Yo, what's going on, Florida? What's going on, Gainesville? It's your boy Jerk Jerkins right here on Florida Hip Hop Radio, man. And we definitely hanging out. We got a big treat for the city. A very special guest. Got none other than live in the flesh, man. I say that because I've been talking to you on the internet for so long now. Mr. Robert Frazier in the building. What's going on, Rob?
What's up, man? How you doing?
No, I'm happy to have you here, man. I've been looking forward to it, man. Mr. Frazier is the owner of Comfort for You as well as Worship Life, man. I think we're gonna focus on those two things a lot tonight. But in the beginning, I just kind of want to dive on and let people get to know you, man. So where did it all start, man? Did you grow up in Gainesville? Where you from, bro?
Well, originally I'm from Flemington, Florida.
Oh, shit, okay. Country
grew
boy.
Up, yeah, grew up
Go for hoes.
there in Orange Lake up until I was 13.
Okay.
I moved up to Gainesville.
Nice.
When I was 13.
My mom actually moved out that way, man. That's why she retired and moved that area, man.
Yeah, I went to Gainesville High and Bureau.
Nice.
So,
Same here.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I went to GHS and Bureau's too. I think they played last night too. I think Bureau's put them down. Got the city championship. But anyway, so man, I'm assuming here, but you a veteran.
Yeah.
So tell me how that whole path went. You went to the military, and you come home. Matter of fact, first, thank you for your service. Then you come home and you're a regular working guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming here now. Stop me when when I get the line in here. How do we get to multiple business owner from so many other things,
Just wanting to, do better for myself and for my family.
Yes, sir.
Actually, the first business was started in 2002 was the Comfort for You started with shoes.
Okay.
And myself and James Belter
Nice.
was actually looking for something, and he found a magazine with some shoes in it, and he gave it to me. I pursued it, and that's kind of where that came from back in 2002.
So you said Worship Life started first?
No,
Comfort for You started first. That was in 2002.
Yeah, and then in 2011, my son sent me a little a text with a backslash, a circle, and a forward slash, and it looks like this here.
Right.
And I turned it into a business.
Explain that to me. I mean, you don't give away no secrets now.
No, it was just pretty much pretty much a text with basically looking like this. It was somebody with their hands up. And I just turned it into you give me an idea.
That's the Worship Life.
It becomes a business.
Okay, so wow, man. So one of the things that we gotta appreciate about entrepreneurs is how they take things that we don't see. Absolutely right. They see in the future almost. They see what things could be. Talk to me about. You said Mr. Bethel, which is an amazing story. I didn't even know anything about that. Mr. Bethel gave you the book. Go back over that a little bit for me.
Yeah, so my the Comfort for You started with clogs, shoes, and James was actually the one that gave me the magazine. He said, "Man, look into these," and I started getting them originally from this company up in Maryland, and shortly after that, about after 6 months, I reached out to the company to start an account with them, and that's pretty much how.
That's all right, man. Talk about before we get into the actual products, because I do want to do a deep dive into everything that you offer, all the services and products. But I first want to ask you a little bit about, since 2011, what kind of challenges, what kind of things I guess you didn't expect are just things to look for as far as owning multiple businesses? Because I know, like, owning one business is a lot. So yeah. What's that like?
For me, the biggest challenge has been working full time and running two businesses.
Yeah, so you got full plate.
Yeah, full plate, and just trying to really just the biggest challenge has been getting the word out to people about what I have to offer.
Yes, sir.
Because people, I used to do a lot of sales at nursing homes, and they would call me the shoe man. So pretty much they only saw shoes, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then since I've been doing Worship Life with the communion products, churches buy the communion, but I'm trying to get the word out that hey, it's a lot more to offer. So that's probably been the biggest challenge.
I love that, man. I love that. And so let's go into that a little bit, because the things that you offer, people may at first glance may think they're separate things, but you can very well go into a church and sell medical shoes and communion stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's many nurses go to church. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All the way to even like logo rugs, AEDs for wheelchair. I mean,
right.
pressure.
That's
see, I can from either leg of the business. So yeah,
That's
it's so much to offer.
And so many of our community members, and regular church members, our elders, a lot. These are the services and products they really depend on, man. So I mean, I really love what you're doing now. Let's start with comfort for you. I heard you've been called the shoe man, but you offer so many other things, from scrubs to you guys even do. I thought this was very interesting. You even sell me some licensed sports memorabilia.
Yes.
Wow. So talk to me. If I were just Joe Construction, working out, what kind of services could you offer me? You know what I mean? If I was just somebody who was trying to sell to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about how I got to the licensed sports products.
Please do.
So I started off selling shoes, and then my customers wanted scrubs, so I started selling scrubs. And once I started selling scrubs, customers started asking me for licensed sports scrubs. So I went that route and started selling the licensed sports scrubs. And once I started selling licensed sports scrubs, it kind of led me over into this. Like, hey, can you get me a headrest cover? Hey, can you get me a steering wheel cover? Can you get me magnets and flags? Like, yeah, I guess.
Wow.
So they, like, my customers really kind of pushed me because they wanted the things that they wanted.
Supply and demand.
Yeah. And so that's how I originally got involved in the licensed sports part as well.
And that's amazing, because like I said, that is something I probably wouldn't have put together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Those are some of the biggest sports fans are in the medical field.
I bet those doctors, when they talk about a lot of those doctors being a part of the different booster clubs and different things like that, but all that goes for everybody from the doctors all the way down to whoever, Yeah. That's just that part of that culture. And then with us being in Gainesville, college sports, So you brought some things along to show the people. Can you give us a kind of preview of what you brought and kind of talk about it a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Flags.
Wow.
I bought a lot of Gator stuff because, but I sell for all major colleges.
Cool.
And even some of the HBCUs as well.
I was just gonna ask that because one of my but one of my obstacles around it is very hard for me to find FAMU stuff. Most of the FAMU stuff I got, I have to order online. So I can come to you and get a FAMU flag.
You're a FAMU fan?
I am a FAMU fan, absolutely.
All right. That's what's up.
But it's hard to find stuff. It's even hard to find Florida State stuff around here, man. I know that's like saying a cuss word.
It ain't hard.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Since you like Florida State.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Wow, man, that's nice right there. And let me see what we got here. Oh, what we got here? Let me put this on the family shades. Let me show that on my camera, man. That's cool, man. And then we got the keychain.
Yep.
Nice.
And I got something in here, man.
1887, baby. Yeah, that's nice right there, man.
I got something really nice right here.
It's nice. And see, I guess let me say this the right way. We don't consider how the importance. Can you talk a little bit while you looking through that?
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about the importance of getting officially licensed gear opposed to just. And I know we're trying to get our money, but you know what I'm saying. But the difference between just buying a T-shirt from my cousin opposed to getting the official. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, personally, I only deal with licensed sports
products for good reason
from licensed vendors. And it's not, you know what I mean, that I think I'm better than anybody. Or
right. But it just looks.
I'm legit. Don't have to look over my shoulder. Don't try to, any of that stuff. Don't have to worry about nobody coming to shut me down. I'm getting it directly. Most of the stuff I get directly from manufacturers, and then a few of the items I get from distributors because they have a lower minimum to order. Yeah, but
I love it because, of course, just like you say, just to protect yourself, and come on, man, you're gonna make me cry here. But of course, to protect yourself, like you said, but as a fan, it ain't nothing like looking at the Cowboy Cup, the same cup Jerry Jones might have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just the way you making me feel with the FAMU stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing like having the stuff that you see them out on the field with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's I think immeasurable as well. Yeah. That's nice right there, man. I gotta cop something now.
I might have to get it to you later.
Let me cop something now, man, for real.
Yeah,
but and this is for NCAA, NFL, NBA, all pro sports. Nice.
NFL.
Can't forget about the Jags,
baseball,
nice.
NASCAR. But I kind of concentrate heavily on college.
Right.
But yeah, I get the NFL.
The college city, man. This city here, like, I'm myself personally, I'm far more into college sports. It's just, I think it's a part of being from this area. But yeah, I'm loving this, man. And this is the kind of stuff that we argue about at the cookouts. You know what I mean? I got my FAMU, my boy got his Miami stuff, my cousin got his Florida State stuff. You know what I mean? I love it, man. Now while you're talking, let's go ahead and shout out some access for people watching. Now I have your website here for which is comfortforyou.us, right? Mm-hmm. Also, the phone number I have here is 1-877-616-7842. They can go through either of those channels to reach and to purchase, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. Awesome, man, awesome. So, Buccaneer stuff. The whole plethora anywhere. If I want some Toronto Raptors headphones, I can find. You can find some somewhere out there.
I got it. Dog.
That's all right, man. Mr. Robert Frazier is in the building, y'all. On a Comfort for You and Worship Life. Now we hadn't even really gotten to Worship Life yet, but I just think it's amazing that we have these local black entrepreneurs that can get you. You ain't gotta go to eBay. You ain't gotta wait all night bidding. Or you ain't gotta get the off-brand version that come in Amazon the next day. But when you put it in the washer, you know what I mean? It don't come back like that. So, and again, man, this is something that when we support our local community entrepreneurs, it actually it serves better for all of us by ways of the local economy here. So I think that's something that we always kind of look over. Just like I was just saying, I'm used to going to Walmart and seeing one Florida State T-shirt or one FAMU, hat, and to the point where I'm so conditioned where I say I can't find this stuff, but I got you right here in the studio.
Yeah.
So all those worries are over now, and that's why I really, really, really want to do whatever I can do to spread the word here, man. Because this is just what we need here. So let's move on a little bit from 2002. You start Comfort for You. Your business is growing by means of supply and demand. You got your customers who are at this point kind of putting in orders. You know what I mean, for new stuff. Sounds like it's going good.
Yeah, it goes about as good as I,
Yes, sir.
The amount of time I put in it. But I do have customers all over the country.
Nice.
I ship all over the United States. I used to do like Hawaii and Mexico and Canada and stuff, but the shipping costs are so much.
Right,
So I just
right,
kinda
right.
limit
That's
it
that special order.
to
You gotta double pay for that, man.
yeah,
You want that.
yeah, a pair of shoes that shipped to Hawaii is like about $45.
Wow.
So I
Wow.
had to cut that out.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
but yeah.
That's what I was getting at was how'd you get from doing all these things with comfort for you to worship life? How'd that occur?
So it was just so I'm a musician.
Nice.
And
What you
so,
play?
I play keyboard organ.
Nice.
So I play at keyboard and organ, but I'm all right.
Alright.
So by me being
Something
really
tell me you a beast on that.
really involved in church, and you know, and I'm a worshiper, and so when my son sent that to me, it's just something to snap,
Yeah.
and I can't really explain it, but it became a
It's
business.
that divine intervention right there, man. Thank God.
Yeah.
Shout out your church real quick if you don't mind.
Oh, I'm a member of the Well, and my pastor's Pastor Natron Curtis.
Okay, Newberry. Yeah. Shout out to him. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I was with him when he was at
Right.
in Newberry.
Yeah, he's a distant cousin or something. Curtis's, yeah, 'cause my family's from Arch.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard of him when he was in Dubai. I didn't, that's when I first met him. But shout out to him, man. He's one of those pastors that you hear his flock talk about him a lot. Like not just his flock, but people he touched. I hear about him a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of positive things. So shout out to you, Mr. Curtis, man. We try to, you know what I'm saying? Those are the type of just like you with your business. Those are the type of members of the community that we really want to get behind and try to shed a light on when people don't really, you know what I mean? Because we, that's who support us. That's who go to bat for us. So shout out to Mr. Curtis. So you move on to worship life. I understand what you're saying when you say it just kind of happened, but I'm still trying to understand like how that transferred to you are now. You're the guy who I come to for a communion. The guy I come to for like this is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's just like it's ever expanding too.
Yes, sir.
So I offer approximately, I would say maybe about 90%
Just smart,
of
man.
what a church needs. It's just something that's in me.
Yeah,
You know?
and by you being a musician, that's another thing that's so awesome about musicians. Even when I was putting my studio together, musicians is who I call for. Man, where do I go get this, man? Or how do I do this, man? Or what kind of chord do I need for this? So that well of knowledge, that skill set itself, man, is just it's something that's very valuable. You know what I mean?
And I learned sound as well. So,
Yes, sir.
So once I learned how to do, sound and how to mix sound and stuff, not for us recording, but for live services and things, and just how to hook up audio equipment and all that stuff. So I started I started expanding my business and offering mics and sound boards and.
Cause I have that here in my notes. You guys do pro audio, pro video. So I'm putting on a Garth Brooks concert. You can be the guy that I come through for all my AV stuff.
If you're purchasing.
Right. Oh, just explain that. What you mean by purchasing?
So straight purchase, like I sell it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So you don't do the service
No,
itself.
I'm not a service.
Okay.
So,
I misunderstood that.
Yeah.
So pro audio, pro video. That's what you're talking about.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Just wanted to make sure. Nice, man.
So PTZ cameras for live streaming, all that kind of
Wow.
stuff.
Wow, that's exactly what I need, to be honest, man. Church supplies, T-shirts, bags, apparel, you got it all, man.
Yeah.
I saw you sell, I don't know if it was on Comfort for You or on Worship Life, but you sell insurance for phones?
Oh, no, so so for my electronics, I offer extended warranty.
Nice.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
it's a one-stop shop, man. If y'all don't get out there and support this black man, I don't know what, man. Because this is 75 years ago, this is what we did. You know what I mean? This is how we,
Ain't no excuse if they really want.
I love it,
I almost
man.
got something for everybody.
I see that, man. I'm loving this. So, I wanted to talk to you because you also offer
Okay, so when COVID 19 hit, you know, I mobilized. You know what I mean?
Yes,
and,
sir.
It was probably one of my the first quarter of 2020 was like the best quarter of my business.
Nice.
Hit in the history. Of my business.
And then here go COVID right now.
No, when it hit, you know what I mean? Because when people needed masks and hand sanitizer
Nice.
and hand sanitizer stations, you know, all that stuff, temperature thermometers, infrared thermometers and stuff, finger probes, all that there.
You sell out of this stuff? During that time, did you sell out?
Yeah, I sold out.
I'm sure you
times.
did. Yeah,
I sold out a few times.
That's crazy.
Had to just.
Thank God, man. That's all right.
Good thing I had the connections to.
Yeah,
you
was
know,
the plug,
more,
man.
Yeah,
definitely was the plug.
Yeah.
The question was gonna be, I wanted you to describe business before and after COVID, but you just kind of already talked about that.
Yeah, for me, because I'm mobile, it never got bad.
Yes, sir.
But the priority kind of switched. You know,
Yeah.
there wasn't a whole lot of people buying licensed sports.
Yeah,
So they want some masks and some hand sanitizer and stuff like that. So, but you know, they wanted gloves, you know, and stuff like that there. But so it didn't really. I sort of position myself so that something's always moving.
Yes, sir.
You know, I do a lot of drop shipping, so I don't keep a lot of stuff, you know, on hand. But usually within a week, I can get, you know, people whatever they need.
That's all right, man. That's a blessing, man. I want you to talk a little bit about. Definitely, we ain't trying to get you to give up no secrets up here, but talk a little bit about if you could go back to 2002, the kind of advice you give young Mr. Frazier.
Well, I took my own advice, and in 2004, I registered my business.
Nice.
At first, I was just, you know, I was just doing something. It was a hobby.
Right, and they'll let the state of Florida let you do that. I think up to $500. After that, you better get down there.
I was doing a hobby. I was selling shoes as a hobby.
Yes, sir.
And then in April of 2004, I got serious. And I said, let's
That's all right, man.
So, but I would just say, you know, if you're passionate about something, you just have to go. You have to go for it.
That's real, man.
Sometimes you don't really know that what you're passionate at, but you have passion. So you need to put that.
Yeah, that's real though. That's real.
And then you'll
figure it out, man.
You'll figure out.
I believe that.
I
believe that.
It'll stay right there. It'll be right where you last saw it at. So just
I believe that, man.
Put, you know, so some people are really passionate, and they help a lot of people do things, and then it's just like find your thing, whatever your thing is, you know.
Yes, sir.
What I would tell the younger Robert Frazier is, I'd have went in business long before.
Yeah, you did it sooner.
Straight forward. But you know, I got tied up at work.
And see, I love the fact that you say that, because a lot of times, man, I've definitely felt that way. A lot of times it's just like you wish you would have did it sooner, yes, but I mean, I don't know, man. I'm sorry, I kind of lost train of thought. but yeah, no. You were saying earlier, it's something you said, man, just now. But you were saying how no. Okay, I'm sorry, it all came back to me now. A lot of times the hardest thing to do is to just start it. You know what I mean? But once you do, that's when, like you say, you might have opportunities lurking there. A lot of times, man, that I found, people see you trying and help you, man. Mm-hmm. Rather just be by giving you a little bit of guidance, rather be by just giving you the kind of resources, support you need. So I mean, yeah, if you are passionate about something, just don't know what you're passionate about. A lot of times, the reason why we feel like, dang, but we should have did it earlier is because it's that one little leap of faith that you got to take. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And once you do, it's like, oh, I should have been doing this, you know? Yeah. But I love to hear that, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to return and just doing this. You know,
that's all right, man. I appreciate your service too, man. What branch were you?
Army.
Nice. Yeah. My brother was Army. I stayed with him. I lived with him actually. I graduated high school up in Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, back 50 years ago. But all I want you to talk a little bit about. Do you have any future endeavors? Any new products coming out? Anything we need to know about in the
I'm
future?
just right now. The main thing I'm working on is apps for
Nice.
my website. I've also have an affiliate program that I'm working on
Okay.
to have me a little small sales force out here.
Nice, man. That's all right,
So
man.
I'm working on that and just cleaning up the website, and I'm always adding products.
Yes, sir.
I'm always adding products. You know, I have a account with one of the biggest pro audio distributors in the country.
Nice.
And so I can outfit almost everything that you need.
That's all right, man.
Yeah.
So that was gonna be my next question. You just mentioned about the app, but I was gonna ask about social media. Are you guys
Yes,
Facebook or how we find you on that?
I have Facebook for both.
Okay, cool.
Both,
That's Worship Life and Comfort with the number 4 and the letter U on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And then, but to actually make purchases, can you purchase through social media, or you have to go to the website?
Go to the website.
Okay, website for Worship Life, which is where you can get all of your Bibles, church supplies, Christian T-shirts, bags, apparel, pro audio and pro video, as well as COVID-19 reopening products, and that's not like even the half of it. Like that, that's the little bit that I can jot down in my notes. But it's so much more, and that's at worship-life.net. Or you can also make purchases over the phone at 1-855-616-7842. Man, we got the OG, man, Mr. Robert Frazier is in the building, owner of Comfort for You as well as Worship Life. And then Comfort for You, the services and products offered are nursing shoes, and that's another thing I wanted to ask you. You say top of the line nursing shoes. I want you to kind of elaborate on that a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know if that was a specific brand, or if that was just high performance.
Yeah, it might be my opinion.
Okay, hey, it sounds good to me.
But I'm the main shoe that I sell for nursing shoes is Claude's Footwear.
Nice.
And I've been with them, like I say, since 2002.
Yeah. And your opinion is not to be taken lightly. I mean, you're an expert at this. I mean, not only do you work in the field, you're an expert in actual shoes on the field. So it's not like you just kicking out some Las Vegas numbers out here. You know what I mean?
A Saucony and Hush Puppies dealer as well.
Nice. And this is for men, women, all sizes, all shapes, and all that.
Yeah.
Now, let me see if I can get you here. Do you have all the little pins that the nurses put on their little clogs?
No, I don't have all those.
Can I get the little FAMU pin?
I have access to it.
Nice. I'm sure you do, man. I just kind of jerking with you there.
Yeah.
All right, and top of the line nursing shoes, medical scrubs. We mentioned and displayed the licensed sport memorabilia. And again, that's not even half of it, man. This guy does it all, man.
It's a lot.
He does it all, man. Whatever you need, man, he can get it for you. Over the past, about 18 months now, these are our real heroes. If y'all ain't know before,
Right.
people definitely know now. You know what I mean? Our heroes, they wear scrubs, man. So shout out to them. Do you have any kind of Cash App or anything that we can donate or anything like that?
I have Cash App. I use Square, Pay
Nice.
Anywhere.
All that is on the website.
Well, on the website, it's pretty much, Stripe. I have Affirm, where you can make payments.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have
Wow, you ain't playing,
I have
man.
Klarna payment. I have Sezzle.
You're not joking,
So,
man.
Yeah, so you can make payments, monthly
all right.
payments, pay with credit card,
That's all right, Mr.
PayPal,
Frazier.
all that.
Well, man, I really appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you being a part of the Florida Hip Hop family, man.
Thank you for having
Any
me.
last words, anything we want to leave with the people before we get out of here?
I just encourage y'all to support my business. I pretty much got something for everyone. One of the things I've been pushing this week has been the logo rug. So for business owners and churches,
That's nice.
if you want an interest rug for your business with your logo on it, holla at your boy.
That
I
sounds
got
cool
you.
too, man. I wanna ask you this, and you can answer it as much as you can. On your website, you actually have the scripture John 4:23 on there. What's that scripture? What is it about? What does it represent?
It's that scripture is strictly about worship.
Nice.
Strictly about
I
worship.
love that, man.
And,
So
that's my heart.
that's what I'm saying. Do you think?
That's
You a worship leader? You do the keyboard? You singing on?
I don't sing. My wife sings.
Okay, cool.
I
got a team.
Yeah, we're
That's
team.
all right, man.
We're a team.
Bro, I appreciate what you do, man. Because again, man, imagery is everything. Representation is everything. And I'm certain that I'm not the only person that you have an impression on. From, it might be just a little jit in the church every Sunday that see you up there doing your thing, man. So I appreciate what you're doing, man, for real. Really mean that, man. Much love, man. Robert Frazier in the building, owner of Comfort for You and Worship Life, worship-life-life.net for all of your products, as well as Comfort for You, Comfort number 4, letter U.US. For all the Comfort for You products as well, man. Much love. I appreciate you coming through, Mr. Frazier.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right.